My name is Brian Sullivan with Faith Through Reason. Let's get after it. On September 10th, 2025, we experienced the tragic loss of Charlie Kirk. I bring this up not to exploit the tragedy, but to explain my mindset and what I've been thinking in these past couple of days. In the past, the content that I've been doing has been apologetics focused. And I think that now, with what we have seen throughout the world and what everyone else is noticing, is the distinction between good and evil. As we see the reactions of different groups of people, we see evil brought to the forefront. Now, with that being said, I want to push this channel in a way where we're going to talk about how to grow as faithful men, as faithful Catholics, as faithful Christians. How do we live that out? And to bring forth the virtues of the church and the glories of our church. For several years, for a long time, we have been seeing the ramping up of the pervasiveness of just anti-Christian, anti-biblical society. We've had majority of Generation Z, which I am a part of, just murdered through abortion. We see this pervasive nastiness of the degradation of our society with no morals. With that being the case, I am an optimist, and I do not want to spread black pills. I want to bring light. What we are going to do is we are going to talk about how do we move forward. For too long, everyone has been just afraid of what to do. They don't know what to do. They have felt nihilistic. Even though even us Christians have felt nihilistic and have gotten caught up in despair. And that time is over. We are going to look, how do we push past? How do we push forward? We are going to talk about marriage, the sanctity of marriage, having children, growing families. We are going to talk about finance and all of that. Now, it doesn't mean apologetics goes away, because we will always push forth and we will always make arguments for God's church, for Jesus Christ's church, the Catholic Church. But we must fight this spiritual war, which it is. And we are going to do that. Like I said, we can go over different routes. For the time being, what I am going to start with, I am going to start making more topical content for young men as far as, again, how to find different types of jobs that could be suited and how to work with that. Finance, which people often get wrong and see money as the root of all evil, which is just a misunderstanding. We are going to talk about these different principles, and we are going to bring that through a Christian light, and we are going to work on making those videos. Now, I would like to, in time, eventually, if I can get people on support with this, to do live streams so that we can go over and have more of an interactive dialogue. Now, if you have any ideas for videos, potential live streams, anything like that, feel free to leave a comment. Like I said, we are not going to get caught up in despair. We are going to power forward, and we are going to bring the light of Christ to the world. We're not getting caught up in despair any longer. We will fight for Christ. We will fight for Christ's church. We will fight for our families. And we will do that with passion, love, and hope. This has been Faith Through Reason. Thanks for watching.